the fifth and final episode of the PES Broadcast. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela. Hey, Cherie, how do bees get to school?
I don't know, Corbin. How do bees get to school?
They take a buzz.
We're here with Carly Tegmeyer from the Petersburg Library. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Could you please tell us about the Summer AR program and how we can join it?
Of course. So Summer AR, Mr. Phil Klaus is helping us, and we are going to have a computer set up so all of you that are AR testing are able to come over during our summer reading dates, which is June 3rd through July 22nd, and you guys will be able to AR test throughout that time and the time that we're open. And yeah, you can test on books from here at the school, and you can test on books that we have at the public library as well.
Are there any other activities that the kids can participate in this summer?
Of course. So I have brought you guys, we call this paper the Beyond the Bookshelf, and this has our programs that were from April until June. And we have all kinds of things going on. We've got story times with guest readers. We have the local police department coming. We have the fire department coming, and we're working on getting some others. This is cram-packed. I will leave several copies here, and you guys can pass them out to all your friends and take them home. And I also have a flyer here. This explains the opening day of summer reading, which is June 3rd. And we will be over here at the Petersburg Library from 9 to 1. And we are going to have Pat Cook from Holiday World. She will be doing some book signings for us. We will have Kona Ice for snow cones and yard games and all kinds of fun stuff for you guys to do. So we'll have that. And then your awesome school system has partnered with the public library to bring you a dinosaur show this summer. So on June 30th, you can come here into the gym, and we're going to have dinosaurs, big dinosaur show. For the first half an hour, it will be a meet and greet with the dinosaurs, and then at the end, they will tell you some stories about the dinosaurs, and we'll have a good time.
Thanks for sharing that information with us.
You're welcome.
We look forward to seeing you this summer.
Awesome. Come and see us at the Pike County Public Library.
What school requires you to drop out to graduate?
I don't know, what school does require you to drop out to graduate?
A skydiving school.
To our Creative Corner Summer Edition, here are some experiments you can do over the summer. These are easy to make experiments that you could do at home with the help of your parents. Always ask for help and permission. So I'm going to make lava in a cup. You're going to need salt, vegetable oil, food coloring, clear drinking glass, and water. So I already filled my clear drinking glass 3/4 the way full with water. And you're going to pour 5 drops of food coloring into the glass. Then you're going to slowly pour the vegetable oil into the glass. Then you're going to put a teaspoon of salt and sprinkle it on top. Watch the blobs of lava move up and down. You can add another teaspoon of salt to keep the lava effect going. Ava is going to do a
another experiment.
For the second project, we'll be doing a fizz inflator. The ingredients you'll need will be a half a cup of vinegar, baking soda, and a balloon funnel. First, you need to pour the half a cup of vinegar into the drinking bottle. Then you're going to need to put the balloon on the funnel. Hey Braylon, could you hold this for me? Yeah. And then you'll want to put some vinegar into the balloon. Baking soda. And then remove the cap from the bottle. Slowly take the balloon off the funnel. Then gently put the balloon on top of the water cap. And then you'll want to sprinkle it in gently. And that's what happens when the two mix together. And then watch it inflate.
And that's our
Creative Corner Summer Edition.
Welcome to the Weather Corner. Start wearing those shorts and short sleeve shirts because it's almost summer. All the pools are going to be opening soon.
The highs will be in the 80s and the lows will be in the 70s.
And that's your weather for our final week. Don't forget, you get 3 days off.
That's it for the final weather corner.
We hope you have warm summer days.
Hey Cherie, why didn't the sun go to college?
I don't know, Corbin. Why didn't the sun go to college?
Because it already had 1,000,000 degrees.
Hi, we're here with Miss McCutcheon and Officer Dawn to talk about summer safety.
Miss McCutcheon, can you tell us about your safe adults knowing where you're going and where you're with, who you're with?
Sure. One safety rule that I want you guys to remember this summer is to make sure your safe adults know where you're going and who you're going to be with at all times. That's a big part of keeping you safe. And remember, even if you go with family members or neighbors or good close friends, they still need to know where you're going and who you're going to be with. Remember our rule, if your safe adults don't know, then you don't go.
Officer Dawn, can you tell us about bike safety, online safety, and being home?
Sure. We'll start off with bike safety. Obviously, wearing protective gear is the first thing. I know sometimes it's not always convenient, but it does help. Secondly, probably most importantly, is the fact that you need to be aware of your surroundings. Most people, or most kids your age, are really good about when crossing a street, looking both ways, clearing intersections and stuff. But a lot of times we don't ride in just streets or just on the sidewalks. Cars can come out of parking lots, alleys, driveways, and accidents can occur there too. Some of you guys ride your bikes really fast, and things can happen faster than you can actually take everything in. So just we call it situational awareness. Just be aware of your situation and what's going on. Make sure your brakes work on your bike. Make sure your bike's in good working order. That's the most important things with bike safety, I think. And then when we're talking about being home alone, I think we cover a lot of stuff. When we do our lessons, we kind of hit on some of the stuff. But the one thing is always make sure that you have a way to contact a safe adult. It does not hurt to memorize a parent's phone number, a grandparent's phone number, because you may not have access to like your personal phone, or you may not have access to something that has that number in it. So it's good to memorize your safe adult's number. Also, we never answer the door with strangers when we're home alone. A lot of times we get used to just answering the door anytime somebody rings the doorbell, or sometimes when somebody knocks. We need to make that a habit if we're home alone that we don't do that. Okay? If your parents are going to schedule somebody to come over, then you should know about that, about what time they should be there. And finally, know how to contact emergency services as well. If you get a fire in the house, sometimes your parents won't be able to get home fast enough to help you. So you need to know how to contact fire, EMS, law enforcement, in case you need to contact them first before contacting the parent. So those are basically the things I'd like for you guys to know before you go off into the wild blue yonder of summer. Also, the most important thing to me is it's summer. Have fun. That's what you guys are supposed to do during summer. So.
Thank you for telling us about summer safety.
Sure. You're welcome. You're most welcome.
Corbin, when can you tell when an ocean is friendly?
I don't know. When can you tell when an ocean is friendly?
When it waves.
Guys, we're here with Miss Mickey to talk about what's happening in the library. So, Miss Mickey, who made the AR and Library Superstars board?
So the board here is visited every week by lots of kids, and they love to look and see if they see their name. So be sure and stop by in the next couple of weeks and see if you're on here. The points leaders are our AR points leaders, and that's updated every Friday. Brielle Sweet is the #1 up here on our points leaders. Also, the most words read. This is updated every month, and it is the top 3 kids that's read the most books in each grade level. Word millionaires, check this out. These are some kids that have read, some of them, over 2 million words. So that's a really neat thing to check out. And our top 5 classes, these are the classes that have checked out the most books for the month. I'm sorry, that is for the week. And our top students, that's the students that have checked out the most books for the week as well. And then down here, this big long list are our top 10 books, and that's for the month. So there's a lot of cool things up here to check out.
Can you tell us about some new books that are popular?
So I bought a lot of new books. A lot of these you're going to enjoy next year in the fall when you come. Here's one that's going to be real popular. It's the new Dogman book. I have 3 copies of this, so we should be able to get a lot of kids reading that. Here's a couple of new graphic novels that I picked up from the book fair. It's called Shark Summer and Barb the Last Berserker. So those look like fun too, I think. Here's a huge series I just got full of sports stories, both boys and girls. All the sports you can imagine. Football, soccer, baseball, basketball, horseback riding, lots of stuff. And then this is a series that Miss Kesson's class, Miss Kesson's 3rd grade class, have been reading, and they have loved it. It's called The Lighthouse Stories. And they're small little books that's got a really cute story with them. I also got some fun books ready for next year. Who doesn't want to know a way to gross out your friends? There's 101 ways to gross out your friends. Also, Karina Garcia's Must Try DYIs. Dino Records. An almanac. Willow the Therapy Dog Story. This looks super cute. And then Find the Llamas. So lots of neat things to look forward to next fall.
Hey, Miss Mickey, you didn't know this was going to happen, but we're going to play a little game of Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Let's go.
So, Miss Mickey, would you rather read fiction or nonfiction?
Absolutely fiction, because I need a story.
Would you rather go camping or fishing?
I would rather go camping so that I can roast marshmallows.
And our last question, would you rather watch a fireworks show or a baseball game?
Fireworks, please. I love fireworks on the 4th of July.
Thank you, Miss Mickey, and have a great summer.
Thanks, girls.
You know that actor Daniel Radcliffe went through 71s and 160 pairs of glasses during the making of the Harry Potter films. Did you know that the filling of Kit Kats is made from damaged Kit Kats?
That is absurd. Did you know that there are 118 ridges on the side of a dime?
That's a lot. Did you know that 18 out of 1 million Lego pieces are defective? That's not very many at all. Yeah. Did you know that this planet is shaped like a potato? Why? That's a good question.
Did you know that there's a museum dedicated to failure?
No. That is... Why? Okay, did you know that there's a basketball court in the Supreme Court building?
They be shooting some hoops. Did you know the Twitter bird has a name?
No, I did not. What is his name?
Larry.
Larry. Did you know it's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland?
Oh, that's kind of nice though, because then they're not alone.
Yeah, true.
Did you know that the original Back to the Future time machine was a fridge?
What? How does that even work?
I don't even know. Don't ask me.
Did you know that extreme ironing is an actual sport?
Hey, my mom would be really good at that.
Yeah, I know.
Did you know that people in medieval times rapped?
I didn't even know they had music. Did you know that the fear of peanut butter sticking to a roof in your mouth has a name?
What? Did you know that Shakespeare invented more than 1,700 words?
But we don't even use half of them.
Good point, good point.
Yeah. Did you know that chewing gum is banned in Singapore?
What?
I don't even know. I didn't know that place was like big. Ready?
And for those who know who this is, Willie Nelson is 90 years old now. Avada-kedavra.
Today we are going to be questioning some 5th graders so that they can answer some questions about this past year. Today we have a couple of Miss Henson students, Mariana, Sadie, Eli, and Xavier. So guys, what was your favorite projects this year?
Probably when we made the 3D ornaments.
Mine would probably be whenever we did the Woods Runner lap book.
Mine was probably whenever we did the Holes novel. Mine was also the Holes novel. And that's all for Miss Henson's class. Mrs. Kessen's class, Jackson, Zoe, Xander, Bailey. What's your guys' favorite subject this past year? My favorite subject is recess.
My favorite subject is social studies.
My favorite subject is math.
My favorite subject is social studies.
That's all for Mrs. Kessen's class. Right now we are here with some of Miss Correll's students. We have Sophie, Caleb, Nikki, and Hunter. Hey guys, what was your favorite spirit week this year?
Mine was tie-dye day.
Mine was mismatch day.
Mine was pajama day.
Mine was hat day.
And that's it for Miss Correll's class. And finally, we have some of Miss Lovelace's students, Braylee, Adrian, Connor, and Brayden. So guys, what was your favorite lunch this year?
My favorite lunch this year was chicken Alfredo.
My favorite lunch this year was chicken Alfredo.
My favorite lunch this year was chicken on the beach.
My favorite lunch this year was French toast. And that's it for the 5th grade questions.
5th grade shining out. Goodbye, PES!
It always seems impossible. It always seems impossible until it's done. Hey, Cherie, why does it...
Hey guys.
Sure you're not.
Sorry.
You know that actor Daniel Radcliffe went through 70
Welcome
to the weather corner.
What the? Wait, what? I just.
Welcome to the weather corner.
Welcome, now you. Okay, that's gonna be.
Okay.
18 in a million Lego pieces are defective.